Hello you, welcome back to LDN Vegans on YouTube. Hope you're well.
Hello, I'm Polly.
I'm Phil, and I hope you are having a fantastic Veganuary.
And I hope you're going to have a wonderful Veganuary.
A vegan February and a vegan March and the rest of the year, all the time.
And the rest of your life. Like we said in the other video, if you treat it like a diet, you're not going to stick to it.
Yeah.
It's not a diet, mate.
Yeah, it's a lifestyle.
It's a way of life.
And it's the best lifestyle choice you'll ever make.
Today we are talking about the big P. Not Polly, not Phil.
Protein.
Where'd you get your protein from?
Yeah.
Oh my God, even students ask me that, and it's like, and then I turn around to them and say, why do we need protein?
I find it staggering, even now, that people will always think that a meat-based diet is the best diet ever. I mean, it's so wrong on so many levels.
Well, have you seen the news reports about what they're recommending now? What the World Health, is it the World Health Organization? What they're recommending for the environment and your health? That
Yeah.
you literally, if you're going to eat meat, you have a steak once a month.
Yeah.
Or you have a reasonable sized burger once a week. They are saying that is the only way to help the environment. You know, if you've got to have your meat, that's all you should be eating, red meat. And I mean, that's not from a bunch of vegans. That's from science.
I mean, to be honest, they should have been saying that ages ago, but obviously it's such a big discussion now that everybody's having for various reasons, because obviously, you know, animals come top priority for us, but it's health and environment as well.
I mean, I bloody love cows. I think cows are the most beautiful creatures, but they ruin the environment with their stinky bums.
With their farting.
With their stinky bum. I mean, I've got a stinky bum, but not as bad as a cow.
She has. She really has.
Bit of vegan steam. But yeah, I mean, it's just... But the fact that this is now being reported, not even being reported from a vegan point of view, it's literally, this is the way we've got to go. We cannot sustain what we are doing to the planet right now.
But one of those questions that you will bound to get asked if you're new to veganism is where do you get your protein? I mean, there are so many ways that you can get protein, and to be honest, I think you can have too much protein as a vegan.
And actually, I think you look at a lot, like, I think the biggest comparison with the whole Greg's sausage roll things was the Greg's sausage roll has more protein than the meat sausage roll.
Yeah.
Phil, where does a vegan get their protein?
Where does a vegan get their protein?
Where do you get your protein
Well,
from?
if you're thinking about a good protein-based breakfast, tofu is a really good idea.
I've
Scrambled
never
tofu.
had a good tofu scramble.
You haven't?
Never had a good one.
Do you put nooch in it?
I don't make my own.
You need to put nooch in it, and you need to flavour it well.
Don't you put that black salt in it? That
You can
makes
put
it
black
like
salt.
eggy?
See, I personally wouldn't, because I don't really want my scrambled tofu to smell of egg,
I do.
because I think it just smells revolting.
I love egg.
Do you?
I really.
So you want it to be quite authentic.
Yeah.
So put the black salt in, put some nooch in, put some black pepper, salt, rock salt.
Black pepper, rock salt.
A little bit of turmeric as well. Put some turmeric in.
I've had one. I had one once, and it was just there was just way too much turmeric in it.
I think you probably had yours quite dry then as well, because if you didn't like the taste of it, maybe put some non-dairy cream in, or Oatly. Do some good single creams. Put a little bit of that in, and just liquidise it down.
Might give it a go one day.
Yeah. Edamame beans, your favourite that you can't say.
I can say
You can say it
edamame
now.
now. That was the early days.
Lentils, have a
I love
nice lentil curry.
I put lentils in all my soups. I put lentils in bolognese. I put red lentils in everything.
And you can make a nice lentil hummus as well. If you liquidise it with maybe some runner beans, or put a nice green vegetable in with it, you can make a nice hummus from lentils.
Hummus, that's just a mash.
Well, I guess chickpeas is strictly hummus. Chickpeas is another protein source.
Temper?
Yeah.
Not
Did you
tiny.
say temper?
Not tiny temper. Got so many
She's got
times
a
I keep them at my aunt's house.
She eats a lot of temper.
I eat a lot of tiny temper. Isn't it temper?
I call it tempeh.
I call it tempeh. Bitch.
Oh, I was showing you my jar of tempeh. I'm going to go and get it.
It's going to get its jar. To be fair, it looks like it's got brains.
So there's a local shop around the corner which is brilliant. It's like a newsagent stroke, it's almost like a co-op really, but it's not a co-op, I forget what it's called, in Chatham's, just down the road from us here at Bermondsey. And they sell this. And this is, I think, about £3, £2.50. And it's basically tempeh, like you get it in the packet.
Yeah. I've
But
never seen it wet, if you get
There's
what I mean.
more in a jar though. There's like double, like 2 packets in that jar.
And it's not flavoured or anything.
And it's
so-
just in brine, I think.
So do you then, because I've never cooked with it. I've only ever had it when someone served it
Right.
to me.
Well-
Because that's what my life is. I expect to be
I
served.
mean, it doesn't smell,
oh God,
of
that
anything.
really doesn't smell very appetising.
but this is,
Smells of brine.
it's basically soybeans, so it's essentially the same as tofu, I guess, but it just tastes more nutty.
As I say, tempeh. I quite like tempeh bacon and
Yeah.
bacon. Yeah, I like when I've had it.
But what I do with this for a quick lunch is I just chop it into cubes, mix it with a bit of vegan mayo and some grated carrot and maybe a little bit of mustard, teaspoon of mustard, mix it all together and make like a kind of mayo-y, almost like the tuna mayo that you can make with chickpeas.
Good idea.
Like a little sandwich filling, but it's so high in protein. I mean, just looking at the label, per 100 grams, there's 17.5 grams of protein in that, so that's quite high, isn't it?
You're
17.5%.
He looks at me like I pay attention to things.
I just get really analytical and just look at all the
You're
labels.
talking to the woman who eats about 2 or 3 packs of crisps a day, and that's
Oh
her,
yeah, I could
that's her
easily
food
do that.
source.
Yeah. Quinoa?
Quinoa.
Your favourite?
No, actually, let's move on from this. I'm actually starting to like quinoa.
Yes. Because quinoa's great.
I'm getting there. I've just got to learn to prepare it myself better than I've usually prepared. I think when I've had it out, it's better, but when I have it at home, it just turns into this soggy mess that looks like I could put up wallpaper with it.
I think if you cook it right, you'll forever love quinoa. And to be honest, I think you always forget quinoa is a protein base because you
But it's
see
really high in protein.
because it's a grain. You think it's not really going to be high in protein, but it is. It's a really good source of the nutrients. So
And corn is, which we know is a microprotein.
Yeah.
It's made out of fungus, isn't it?
yeah,
Isn't it?
it's like a mushroom, isn't
I
it?
remember someone talking to me once that it was like the byproduct of Lucozade, and I don't know if that's true.
I've never heard that.
I might have been drunk when someone told me
Weird
that.
people that you mix with.
Might have been a dream. But anyway, corn. And the good news about corn is they're heading fully vegan, aren't they?
They've got some new products coming out in March.
But I think they're trying to make their whole range vegan.
Oh right, I've not heard that, but that's great news
I'm
if they're
sure
doing that.
Again, did I dream that?
Yeah.
But they've got the new fish cakes or fish.
Right,
fish-
that's the stuff that's coming
fish
out in
coming out,
March,
yeah.
the fish selection, yeah.
And I must admit, it's taken me a while. There's some of the corn things, some of the vegan corn things, like I didn't really get with the fishless fingers. I didn't see what all the fuss was about them.
I didn't think they were anything special, but I like them.
But I like their slices.
Yeah.
I like their chicken and ham slice. I must stop playing with my hair. I've realised this watching videos. I play with my hair way too much. They should have been way ahead of it, and they're just about catching up. My favourite corn product, and I always say this, those, you don't like them, but the spicy little chicken burgers. Oh my God, I love them.
Nah.
Love them. Chia seeds.
Chia seeds.
Bloody love
I've
chia
stopped
seeds.
using those because I used to put them in overnight oats. And it was a while when I was thinking, why am I doing this? Because I think it's just a bit faddy, but I don't think it is faddy.
They're quite good for also bulking you up so you don't get hungry as much. Like
Bulking up. Have you seen when you put them in like oat milk
like
or something?
Tadpoles.
Yeah, like they grow in volume like 4 times the size overnight. It's
I really
creepy.
like them because I always put them in my... Weirdly, I've not been having smoothies in winter and I don't know why, but when I was having my smoothies all the way through summer, I put a load...
Oh yeah, because you bought a
put
smoothie
loads
machine.
in. But
Yeah.
I remember you saying to me, oh, you've got to eat loads for it to be any good, and it's like, I eat because I have to.
Yeah.
I never eat thinking about balancing everything out, and I'm not dying, so I think I'm doing all right.
On her 3 bags of crisps a day, Walkers. This is the person that dreams of Walkers having milk in them.
But
Nightmares.
do you know what? This week I've been doing really well at work because I've been getting into work at 7:30 in the morning, which means I'm leaving the house at 5:30 in the morning.
Yeah, and that's a long day as well. And you're
And I'm not getting
at
home till
6.
7:30
yeah.
every night. So because the kids have been doing their coursework. So thankfully, in Bishopsgate, the Tesco's there has quite a decent sized Wicked range.
Yeah.
I've had their hipster salad. Have you had their hipster
No,
salad?
but I liked.
It's really nice.
I quite like their
We like this greens one.
the sub.
Oh, I hate that.
Yeah, you didn't like it, did you? I quite liked it.
I nearly threw it up. I couldn't bear it. Could not.
Sorry, Derek
Sorry,
Sano,
Derek,
if
but
you're
I
watching.
hated it. Oh my god. I had one bite and it made me feel really unwell.
Oh.
We both love the pesto-y pasta salad.
And there was a lot of that pesto in that sub, I seem to
Yeah.
remember. Yeah, too much actually, but I quite liked it.
The hipster salad is really nice.
I need to try that. There's a lot of their range that I haven't.
And the citrus noodle
Tasted.
salad is bloody lovely as well. I mean, those salads are so good. And they're basically, thank you, Wicked Kitchen. You've kept me going this week through a very tough week at work.
Eating.
I am eating.
Yeah, it's good.
It's good. I'm actually getting, and I'm coming home and eating in the evening too.
Did you know that broccoli has a lot of protein in it as well?
And I love broccoli.
So there's broccoli, seitan, another good protein.
Hail
Seitan. Seitan is made from wheat gluten, and it's basically just gluten and flour, isn't it?
Yeah.
With a little bit of water. And you just make it like bread.
Yeah, and you just flavour it. We should make seitan.
We
one
should,
day. I
'cause
mean,
I've never made it.
I'm struggling eating it at the moment.
I think
to be honest.
it's a bit of a faff. I think it takes about an hour, doesn't it, to make it properly?
But then you get quite a big yield from it.
Yeah,
don't you?
and you can store it for.
But I'm finding my stomach doesn't like it very much at the moment.
That's the problem I've got as well.
I don't have, obviously I don't have a wheat allergy or something, but
Yeah.
sometimes I find if I have too much wheat or gluten, I get a little bit bloaty.
Yeah.
And I've found
I don't want you being bloaty around me.
bloaty, not farty.
What was
I love
that?
it if there's a little tiny temper in there. I've got so many clothes, I keep them at my aunt's house.
If you've got any questions, leave a comment below, and we'll try our best to answer. Well, I will. Polly won't, because she's just a bit ridiculous.
I'm not allowed. You don't let me comment on anything.
Don't give her the login.
I'm not allowed. I haven't got the login for the Twitter
She can't be
account.
trusted.
I haven't got the login for the YouTube
And now you know why.
He nearly locked me out of Instagram.